So, as I mentioned in my review for the first Rurouni Kenshin live-action film, I grew up watching the anime during the golden days of Toonami, and I never forgot the characters in the show. The first film did a really good job at bringing them all to life. It had a good budget, a good production, and for an anime to movie adaptation, it did pretty damn well. In the end, it was good but not great. This sequel continues all the good things about the first one, and even improves upon certain things. In the end, I'll say that it's a superior film. Takuro Sato portrayed a great Rurouni Kenshin from his physique to his persona, and that all continues in the sequel. In this film, we even get that kind of goofiness that he always showed in the anime whenever he was surrounded by his friends. But we also watch him shift right back to the highly skilled persona that he created for himself. The character Sanosuke is just as obnoxious and lovable as I remember from the anime. And Sojiro is so perfectly depicted in his psychopathic assassin persona. The big deal though about this installment is we get the big bad antagonist mummy, Makoto Shishio. He's the most celebrated villain in the entire series. And I'll say the actor does a really great job at portraying the kind of fearsomeness that his character had. He's just as psychotic as he was in the anime, and actually he's even more brutal now because we get more gore in this. He brings in excitement and an unpredictable fear to every scene he's in, and I really hope there's more of him in the next film. The best thing about this film, once again, is the fighting scenes, and they are tremendous. Even better than the first film. You get none of that Hollywood shaking camera crap. The choreography is a clear improvement over the last film. Same with the stunt team. So this film released in 2014, 2 years after the first one, and once again it was directed by the same director. It's titled Rurouni Kenshin Kyoto Inferno. It picks up just where the first episode left off. The year is 1878. The new age of Japan has taken over the Imperial Samurai Age. A ruthlessly ambitious and dangerous assassin who is thought to have been executed in the last war, Makoto Shishio, had been killing a large number of police officers. The officials seek out Rurouni Kenshin as the only possible match against Shishio. Upon receiving the invitation from the government officials and seeing the terrors inflicted on innocent people by Shishio and his goons, Kenshin accepts the challenge, and he sets off to Kyoto to seek out and put an end to Shishio. One aspect where the first movie failed, in my opinion, is its failed attempt at comedy. I didn't really notice it at first, but when I revisited, it was pretty bad. The anime series did have some comical scenes and lines, and as much as the first movie tried, it failed. However, with this film, they actually succeed. One aspect where both films fail is they have too much exposition in some scenes and not enough character development. But the character development part can hopefully be addressed in the next sequel, as there is time restraints. They did make some deviations from the source material, but it's not really a big deal, and I don't think fans are gonna care too much. So we get a couple of big battle scenes where Kenshin just practically single-handedly plows through entire troops of Shishio's soldiers. We also get to see Kenshin in several impressively choreographed one-on-one fights. So this second film is basically a bridge between the first film and the next one. Even though this film is almost 2.5 hours, all it really did was set up a battle royale between Kenshin and Shishio. Unlike the first film, this one does not end like it could stand by itself. The ending of this one is obviously a setup and a bit of a cliffhanger for the next one to come, and it kind of gets you excited. But fortunately for us, they're all out right now, so we don't really have to wait long. Even though these films are anime adaptations, they still stand alone as good films. They were in fact probably the best anime adaptation into live action that I've ever seen. They have a great budget, great production, and actual talent. No, they're not really great films that you will never forget, and they do have problems with too much exposition, not enough character development, but Still, they were still fun, entertaining, and well made. Any fan of Rurouni Kenshin will be happy with these. You may enjoy them even if you're not a fan and are just interested in samurai or the time period. I'm looking forward to the next film, and hopefully we can get the next two that are releasing this year in Japan soon. So if you're interested in buying this film, check out Merlin's site at samuraidvd.com. I'll provide the link in the description below. Also, don't forget to support my Patreon to help this channel grow. Thanks for watching.